Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your March 2021 non-love reading. So just a general reading. I have no idea what's going to come up. If you want to contact me for a reading, my contact is in the description box. So without further ado, let's see what's going on with Scorpio. What do we got going on for Scorpio? Non-love. Okay. So I feel like there's a certain amount of unrest that's happened. I think you just really needed some time on your own, some space, because you felt like you couldn't move forward without it. Like, I think you understand and you've had clarity about a lot of things. Also, I think that you're removing yourself from a situation quietly, because I think you feel like it's holding you back, and you understand that now. Whatever it could be, a job, love, whatever it is, something's holding you back. Yeah. Where there was great love with something at some point, I think you're going to walk away now. Not without sadness, not without regret. I think something that started out that had a lot of promise is just, you're going to walk away from it. You're going to turn your back on it and leave it behind, even though you still have emotions there. And I think this was a kind of a fated cosmic event. You know, it was meant to happen. And I think you sort of understand that. I think there's a certain amount of sadness in letting go, but also a peace in knowing that that's just the way that it has to be. You know, it feels almost fated that you have to turn your back and walk away. It could be from family, from love, from a career you loved very much, a home, anything, something that was in your foundation. You know, you have to leave. And I think you wanted to do it quietly, without a lot of fanfare. You just want to go. Yeah. There could have been an event that was kind of explosive and bad and sudden, but not completely devastating. I think there was maybe manipulation, mind games, gaslighting, somebody is bullying, says domineering, and event that happened that just made you be like, you know what, enough is enough, and I am going to leave. Like I said, it could be family, work, love, whatever it is, where you live. Yeah, there was just some kind of event or situation that you're like, this doesn't serve me anymore. It's gotten dark. It's gotten manipulative. It's gotten even a little bit frightening. Could be kind of abusive as well. Yeah. It's heartbreaking and there's a separation. But again, you know, you got to keep walking. Like, so without, you know, you're disappointed and you're sad, and something that was once very fulfilling to you is now not. And it took a turn that you didn't like. And I think, you know, it's time to go. Okay, so let's see what's coming up for Scorpios. The energy for the near future. Okay. I think you're getting a little bit colder here, a little bit detached, cut off. You're like, I think you've really cut something off, and you're very distant, detached, blocked. Walls are up. I'm feeling about it now. Huge detachment. Yeah, I think that you were kind of pulled in two directions about it, whether to leave or what exactly to do. And I think that you didn't know what to do, but you're going to make a decision to go forward and not continue. You're not going to revisit this or bring this back to life for the time being. I think, yeah, you want to move forward. You're clear about that. Could be feeling some depression, sadness. Yeah, this wasn't supposed to be a love reading, but it looks like it's turning out to be. Could be some alcohol related issues involved. regarding love that's making you have to go forward? Yeah, some fear, anxiety, it turned dark. The shadow, like the things that lurk underneath that you don't want to deal with are in this relationship now. I think, like I said, it started out with the Ace of Cups and was deeply fulfilling and bright. You had a lot of hope. And then now you don't have that hope anymore. It's turned dark, toxic. You could even be afraid. Like I said, it could be kind of an abusive situation as well. Emotional, mental, physical. Yeah. Okay. So in the future, coming up again, I think that you don't see anything but conflict ahead with this situation. I think that you've kind of lost any hope or optimism for it, and you still will in the future. And you're just going to move forward, break free. And yeah, you just don't see any, you don't have any hope anymore with this. It's just going to be conflict and struggle and chaos and drama. And you know that. Yeah, okay. And again, I think you want to find some balance, some equilibrium. You could have blocked somebody. You don't want to feel sad or rejected or left out in the cold anymore. It was just turning into a really negative experience. And I think you want peace and balance and happiness, and you want to connect with your spiritual self and follow kind of your higher guidance and your intuition to go forward. And I think it's telling you, you've got to block this situation out and go forward. So you will. Okay. Let me get some more information for Scorpios. What do we got? A new romantic cycle begins. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I think that event that happened was showing you, it was bringing out a lot of your toxic cycles and the patterns that you find yourself in with people. And it had to happen to show you, to highlight these things. So when you walk away, you can kind of start a new way that you deal with relationships, that you don't want that old toxic trauma anymore. You want to build something different. So that event that happened, that tower, it was meant to show you what you're doing that no longer serves you, so you can start approaching romance and love in a different way and have a whole new cycle, right? Like, because you might have been in the same circular cycle, like dating different people, but having the same experience over and over and over again. And it was just keeps happening until you finally learn the lesson, which I think you're getting. So you can have a new way of participating and building relationships. What else do we got for Scorpio? Two of Gabriel, make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. Yeah, I think you're just going to move forward. I think you want to leave the past behind. You don't want to continue on with the same negative, toxic, abusive cycles that you've been in. And you just want to go forward. Make a new cycle for yourself. One that doesn't have all that heavy darkness. And love is all around. Okay. Time for a beginner mind. So yeah, love is all around. You know, it could be with your pets and your friends and your family. And, you know, there's a lot of love in the world. And it's time to kind of approach things in a completely different way. And I think you know that. But I don't think you know exactly how you're going to. You just know that things are going to be different now, and you're going to do things different now, because you can immediately start recognizing toxic bad cycles because you've been through them so many times that you see it right away. And you're like, okay, I can't be in this. This needs to stop. And you're going to start approaching relationships in a new way. Like I said, you might not know exactly how yet, but you know what sometimes the starting point is knowing what you don't want. And then you can kind of go and start figuring out what you do want. Okay, so Scorpio, this turned into a love reading, even though I said it wasn't going to. So I'm just going to post it. Okay, thanks. Bye.